time to be alive for Cam Newton. And Cam, you're heading to your first Super Bowl next week. What are your expectations right now?
Well, expectations right now for not only myself but the team is, to stay in the same groove and things that got us to this point. And I feel as if we do that, we'll be all right.
Only a handful of players on the Panthers roster have been through this experience before. Who are you guys really relying on for guidance on how to handle what is in every way a different week?
Well, I don't think we have a liaison to tell us how things are going to be, but I'm trusting in the coaching, trusting in just taking it all in, this unbelievable experience playing in Super Bowl 50, and it's going to be a lot of guys just like myself, taking it for what it's worth.
This week you were asked at a press conference why you're such a polarizing character, and I'm paraphrasing here, but your answer in some way was, well, I'm an African-American quarterback, and there hasn't ever been anybody like me before. What message did you want to send with that answer?
Well, it took on a wave that, I kind of expected but didn't want it, to reach that magnitude, but it did. And I said that to say, oftentimes in this society, a lot of people, including myself, want to label different things as, okay, well, here's a quarterback. He kind of reminds me of Ben Roethlisberger. Oh, he reminds me of a Steve McNair. He reminds me of a Steve Young, okay? You have another quarterback, and, the quarterbacks have to get prepared for the draft now. There always will be labeled or tagged along with the person that they kind of remind you of, the Drew Bledsoes. Oh, he kind of reminds me of Tom Brady. Oh, he reminds me of Peyton Manning. But I said that I'm not a person that can necessarily be labeled, because when I was coming out, I was labeled to guys that no longer are in this league. And I didn't mean it to come off as a race thing. I didn't mean it to come off as anybody that's being brash or, flamboyant about a specific question. I was just saying facts. I was like, I'm hoping to be a trailblazer, to not give an avenue not only for African-American quarterbacks, but athletic quarterbacks as well. And you can be Caucasian, you can be, have any type of any ethnicity to you that outside of African-American, and that's what I was trying to preach.
Listen, this has been a joyride for you and the Panthers all season long, but let's be honest, it was a joyride that almost didn't happen. It was just a year ago, you're lying on that highway right outside the stadium. How much have you thought about that as this season has played out?
No, I'm in this position to empower and impact other people's lives. So when people see me, they see the Superman, they see the dad. I'm encouraging people as well. So you can say what you want. And I'm just giving hope to the people that may have to go the junior college route, may have made a mistake in their lives, and they're trying to bounce back from them. They're looking for a person that they could say, well, Cam, wasn't the perfect role model at one point of his career, but now look at him now. And, for me to go through what I went through with the car accident, it just made my whole outlook on life change, and I'm just honored and blessed.
And we'll see how it plays out all week, and then a week from Sunday in the biggest game of your life. Cam, as always, we appreciate it. Best of luck on Super Bowl Sunday.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.